Hi everyone, welcome back to the next session of ICSE Physics Term 1 Class 9th. I hope all of you are doing very well. Bacho, just give me a moment so that I can check if I am live and then we can begin with this exciting numerical session, right? You've been waiting for this session for quite some time. So finally we have this numerical session on Archimedes Principle. Numericals that most of the students find difficult to crack, but by the end of the session I'm sure you will be able to crack it like a pro, right? Kindly excuse me, there is some I'm on, there's no power, so there might be some issues with the brightness, but as soon as it resumes everything will be fine, right? Chalo. So before we begin the session, let me just introduce myself. My name is Kalyan K Awasthi and I'm a physics educator at Unacademy Bachcho. I have been teaching physics since 2008-9, which I guess is a very long time. Many of you might be having your date of birth near 2008-9. So yes, I've been teaching physics since then, and I'm a plus verified educator at Unacademy, right? So for all the students who are new, who are watching this session for the very first time, let me just brief you that at Unacademy we are having two Telegram channels. This is the general Unacademy Telegram channel that we have, and this is the physics channel, right? The Unacademy physics channel that I am managing, right? This is my physics channel. You'll be getting the details of all my sessions, all my session notes at this channel. So if you have not joined us on the Telegram, फटाफट से बच्चों फटाफट से join us to be updated with all the sessions, to be updated with the notes of all the classes that will be happening in the near future, right? Now if you're watching this session, this is a this is a YT class, a YouTube class. Apart from these YT classes, we have a special class. Now a very interesting question one of the student asked me in one of the sessions कि सर इसको स्पेशल क्लास क्यों बोलते हैं, राइट? तो लेट मी ब्रीफ यू कि इसको स्पेशल क्लास क्यों बोलते हैं. This is a special class because of three reasons. The very first, you don't have to pay for it and you can experience the Unacademy app, right? You can experience the Unacademy app without paying extra for anything. So you can get, taught with your favorite educator on the Unacademy platform, right? That is the best thing. Now why am I emphasizing on Unacademy platform? This is the reason makes the class special. The second reason, that you can get engaged with your educators, right? The engagement level is very good. And how do we engage with the learners in the special class? We engage with them through polls, okay? Through poll sessions, and the engagement is through poll sessions. And what are polls? Polls are the previous year questions, the previous year MCQs, multiple choice questions that we solve in a session, right? And previous year instance for class 9, the previous year question will automatically be the important question, right? So for class 9 students, they are the important questions that you have to do. And the third part which makes it super special is that you get to clear your doubts as well, which otherwise you don't get a chance to do in the in this YT sessions. My YT session is a one-way session. I'll be teaching. If you have to ask anything, you'll be just dropping in a comment in the chat box. Now since this is not a real-time show, so at times the comments take time to reach, and by the time an educator is able to see your comment, he or she might be up to something else. So in order to negotiate this problem that we have, you should attend any of these special classes, right? Fine, chalo. For 9th I won't be having the special classes, so I mean few special classes are not scheduled in the coming week, so you can watch these classes, the classes that are already there, right? You can just download the Unacademy app, you can follow me. My name is Kalyan K Awasthi, right? As soon as you will be following me, and you'll be automatically connected with my community as well, and then you can look for the free classes, right? Now apart from the special classes at Unacademy, we have a plus subscription as well. Now this is the most elite subscription. Why? It has few superlative advantages. First, obviously, you get to learn live from the home at your comfort. Second, there is unlimited access to all the courses. Once you are a plus subscriber, you can access all the courses any number of times, right? That's a very, very good thing. There is no constraint on the number of times you are watching a lecture or the number of times you are watching a course. Next, you can be educated through the top educators. See, the quality of educators that we have at Unacademy is top notch. All the educators are very good. Now this, being an educator, being a learner myself, I'm still studying, this is what I find the best, right? Every fourth session, from a student perspective or from a guardian's perspective, I mean, for all the guardians who are watching this session, you can just check it out. For the plus subscribers, every fourth class is a doubt clearing class, right? I mean to say that you get to learn a concept for 3 classes, and in the next class, in the fourth class, you can apply the concept and you can ask the questions, whatever problems you had, right? Next, the exhaustive course coverage. Each and every topic is exhaustively covered with all the previous year questions discussed in the sessions. Now that makes very, very, very good choice for any learner, right? These are few other options, like you get the study material in the PDF form. You can download the slides, which obviously include the complete syllabus, practice tests, periodic tests, live test series. Like there was an emerge test series going on, very soon we'll be having one more test series, right? And we have got small batch courses, right? Every batch covers certain topics, so in case you have missed on it, you can join any of a new batch and you can get the topics covered. So these are few salient features. Now this is the pricing page. This is where you have to use the code. My YT code is Kalyan Live, right? This is my YouTube code. You can use this code to avail discounts. Fine. And one more thing, if you're a class 9 subscriber and you are taking the subscription, the plus subscription, you will be getting the subscription for 10th, 11th and 12th free. The same applies for a class 10th subscriber as well. Taking a 10th subscription will give you 11th and 12th free, right? I guess that is clear to all the learners who are watching this session. And yes, if you're watching this class, do like it, right? Do like it. You can share it with your friends as well. Chalo, since we were supposed to do the numerical part today, it is a numerical session, so I'm sure you're going to love this session. Okay, so we'll be discussing each and every numerical. I have selected 6-7 numericals which cover the entire Archimedes principle. The topic is intended to cover the Archimedes principle precisely. So the very first question says a body weighs 200 grams force. Now यहाँ पर I want to tell you one thing very, very clear, that gram force is a gravitational unit of force. Okay, 1 gram force is equal to g newtons. This is the relation. So you can use this relation to convert the values into forces if you wish to. Fine. Now the question is saying weight in air, it is given 200 gf. If I am taking g, let us suppose g is 10 meter per second square, so weight will be 2000 newtons. Okay, right? And 125 gf when it is completely immersed in water. Yes, so weight in water, it is given 175 gf, that is 1750 newtons. Now you can clearly see that there is a difference in weight. Now this difference in weight is because of upthrust. I'm sure you have a basic idea. You have attended the previous 2 sessions. In case you have, in case you haven't, you can just go, once you subscribe the channel, you will be getting the links of all the classes. on the community as well. Just follow me and you'll be getting all the links, right? तो अभी आप क्या देख रहे हो कि एयर में वेट इतना है, वाटर में वेट इतना है. So obviously there is a difference in the weight, right? And we always know that this difference in weight is because of the upthrust. So technically speaking, if you are asked about the upthrust, what will be? What will it be? See, this was the body. It is immersed. This is the actual weight, and this is the upthrust. So apparent weight is actually the difference of the two. So here the upthrust is nothing but the buoyant force, right? It is nothing but the buoyant force. So what sort of buoyant force will be acting on the body? I guess you have a clear idea of how to go about it, right? Yes. And if you are finding it good, do like it. Yes. 250 newtons, right? Is that clear? Do it kgf. Do it kgf. Okay. In the question it was kgf. Do it kgf. Had this been gram force, otherwise also there wouldn't have been a problem, right? भाई ग्राम फोर्स में होता तो आई वुड हैव डिवाइडेड इट बाई 1000. भाई yes, I hope you understand. Had this been in a gram force, I would have converted the gram into kgs. Yes, 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. So that doesn't make a difference at all. Fine. The logic is clear to all of you. ठीक है ना. क्वेश्चन में अगर ग्राम फोर्स है तो भी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. यू कैन कन्वर्ट इट इनटू kgf. ओके. 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 grams. So this is 1 upon 1000 kg is equal to 1 gram. So this will become 0.2. This will become 0.175. Your answer in this case will be 0.25. No problem at all. ठीक है ना, कोई टेंशन नहीं लेना है. चलो भाई, let's move on to the next one. Another question. Okay. The question is saying that a piece of iron of density. Okay, see, whenever you are doing the questions of Archimedes principle, make sure first of all you write whatever values are given. Okay, make sure you do this, otherwise you will miss the ship. अभी यहाँ पर I'll be converting it wherever required. Like I'm given volume in centimeter cube. So and you know, here this is given in meter cubes. Again this is kg per meter cube. So it requires a proper conversion. So first of all, let us write whatever is given. Let me just change the pen. Okay, a piece of iron of density. That means density of iron is given. So 7.8 into 10 to the power 3 kg per meter cube. This is the density of the iron. Fine. Now volume of the iron is given. Volume of iron, this is given 100 centimeter cube. So I have to convert it into meter cube, right? 1 centimeter is equal to 10 to the power minus 2 meter. I hope आपको मालूम है, right? 1 meter has 100 centimeters. So 1 centimeter is 1 upon 100 meters. इसको 10 to the power minus 2 meters भी लिख सकते हैं. तो यहाँ पर बच्चों क्यूब है. आई एम हैविंग क्यूब. सो दिस विल बी 100 इंटू 10 टू द पावर माइनस 2 का क्यूब इंटू मीटर क्यूब. सो दिस विल बी 100 इंटू 10 टू द पावर माइनस 6 मीटर क्यूब. सो दिस विल बी 10 टू द पावर माइनस 4 मीटर क्यूब्स, राइट. तो अभी मेरे पास आयरन का डेंसिटी है, मेरे पास आयरन का वॉल्यूम है. ठीक. Now density of water is also given. Density of water is 10 to the power 3 kg per meter cube. अब आपको बोल रहा है apparent weight in water. ठीक है ना. तो apparent weight कितना होता है बच्चों? It's very easy. apparent weight is equal to true weight minus upthrust. दिस इज द एक्सप्रेशन फॉर अपेरेंट वेट. तो मेरे को सबसे पहले क्या निकालना है? ट्रू वेट निकालना है. ट्रू वेट मीन्स वेट इन एयर. ओके, तो मुझे बच्चों इस आयरन का वेट निकालना है एयर में. तो कैसे निकालूंगा? आई नो दैट, बहुत ध्यान से देखेंगे, डेंसिटी इज इक्वल टू मास अपॉन वॉल्यूम, राइट? So mass is equal to density into volume, and weight is equal to mg. तो weight in air will be rho into v into g. लिख सकता हूँ बच्चों? बिल्कुल लिख सकता हूँ, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. अभी देखो डेंसिटी मैंने कितनी निकाली है. I have the density which is 7.8 into 10 to the power 3. 7.8 into 10 to the power 3. Now volume, do I have the volume? Yes, I have the volume. It's 10 to the power minus 4. Do I have the value of g? It's not given. Let's assume g is equal to 10 meter per second square. So just in order to ease the calculation, I am assuming this. ठीक है ना? अभी this is 10 to the power 3. दिस इज 10. सो दोनों को ऐड करोगे, दिस विल बिकम 10 to the power 4 and 10 to the power minus 4. सो वेट इन एयर will be 7.8 newtons. Yes, this will be my true weight. क्यों बच्चों, मैंने ट्रू वेट निकाल लिया. आई होप आपको लॉजिक समझ में आया. इट वॉज ईजी. यस, राइट. नाउ द नेक्स्ट स्टेप दैट आई हैव टू डू इज टू फाइंड द अपथ्रस्ट. देखो मेरे को अपथ्रस्ट निकालना है. इफ आई एम एबल टू फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ द अपथ्रस्ट, थिंग्स विल नॉट गो आउट ऑफ हैंड्स, राइट? सो अपथ्रस्ट निकाल सकते हैं. बेसिकली लेट मी सी हाउ वी कैन फाइंड द अपथ्रस्ट. नाउ तो व्हाट डज द बेसिक रूल से? Basic rule says that upthrust is nothing but, what is upthrust? The amount of the liquid displaced. Okay, weight of the liquid displaced. Now again weight, that means volume of liquid into density of liquid into g. Now we are using water. Now what will be the volume of the liquid? अभी क्वेश्चन को फिर से पढ़ते हैं एक बार. The question says that the iron nail is totally immersed. ठीक है ना? तो देखो जब भी कोई बॉडी टोटली इमर्स होती है, बेसिक आर्किमिडीज प्रिंसिपल सेज दैट इट डिस्प्लेस द अमाउंट ऑफ फ्लूइड इक्वल टू इट्स वेट. ठीक है ना? तो देखो जितना पानी बाहर आया वो कितना होगा? वो उतना ही तो होगा ना जितना पार्ट आयरन का इमर्स्ड है. तो आयरन तो टोटली इमर्स्ड है. बात समझ रहे हो? योर आयरन इज टोटली इमर्स्ड. आई होप बात समझ में आ रही है. तो देखो हाउ विल आई राइट इट? इट्स अ वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन. दिस वॉल्यूम ऑफ लिक्विड विल बी वॉल्यूम ऑफ आयरन इमर्स्ड. और आयरन तो पूरा इमर्स्ड है. इट इज कंप्लीटली इमर्स्ड. राइट? तो भाई यहां पर मेरे को क्या यूज करना पड़ेगा? आई विल हैव टू यूज द वॉल्यूम ऑफ द आयरन. सिंपल कर सकता हूं, राइट? तो अपथ्रस्ट कितना आ जाएगा बच्चों? नाउ अगेन लेट मी चेंज द पेन. Volume of the liquid displaced is 10 to the minus 4. What is the density of the water? It's 3. What is G? It's 10. So this is 1 Newton, right? तो अभी आप देखो मेरे पास ये I have got the true weight. This is the true weight. I have got the upthrust. Got the upthrust. Now what will be my apparent weight? This apparent weight will be 7.8 minus 1, right? So this will be 6.8 newtons. Yes, I hope सबको समझ में आया. It was a very very good question which has cleared I guess concept in a big way. देखो questions हम इसीलिए कर रहे हैं इस session में ताकि I'm sure many of you not watching the session right now, but once the exams will come closer, these questions will help you to bring the concept to, you know, it will help you create the concept in a very good way. Getting my point? Right? So shall we move on to the next one? Yes. Let's see what the next question has to say. Okay, the next question is saying we have a metal cube of side 5 centimeter. Okay, like I always say, just keep on writing whatever values are given. So side of the cube is 5 centimeter. Now I'm sure with side it should have immediately struck your mind कि मेरे से क्या चीज पूछेगा. अगर मेरे को साइड दिया है तो what parameter can I find by using this side? Obviously I can find the volume of, let me just see how many pages I have. Yes, I can find the volume of the cube. Yes, volume of the cube will be side cube. This will be 5 cube. This will be 125 centimeter cube, right? Yes. Now the density is also given. So density of cube is also given, which is 7.9 gram per centimeter cube. This is the density of the cube. Now I have got the volume, I have got the density. I'm sure you know what I can find. I know that density is equal to mass upon volume, right? So I can find the mass. Mass is density into volume, that is 7.9 into volume. Volume is 125. अभी देखो, it is centimeter cube. यहाँ पे डिवाइड में सेंटीमीटर क्यूब है तो आई डायरेक्टली गेस द मास इन ग्राम. अभी आप पूछ सकते हो कि सर आपने इनिशियली चेंज क्यों नहीं किया. मैंने चेंज इसीलिए नहीं किया बिकॉज एवरीथिंग वाज इन सीजीएस सिस्टम, सो आई डिड नॉट रिक्वायर टू चेंज इट. फाइन. अभी इसको मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो यू विल बी गेटिंग 987.5 ग्राम. फाइन. यस. नाउ इफ दिस इज मास, what will be the weight? The weight of the cube. The weight will be m into g, that is 987.5 into 10, that is okay, it's not 10 because just a second, I'm operating in the CGS system, so I have to take everything in the CGS system. Just a second. Cannot take it 10 here. Take it G. Okay, just put it G. It will automatically become gram force and it will ease our calculation. So this will be 987.5 gram force. Now if I need to convert it, into newtons, I'll have to use the value of G in CGS system. See, G is 9.8 meter per second square or 980 centimeter per second square. The same can be done here also, right? In the first question, those who are having problem, अभी you might find कि सर ने बहुत complicated कर दिया. No problem, keep it GF, right? Instead of having kg here, keep it GF and just multiply it with 980. Getting my point? Right? 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 Is it clear? When you are having 1 GF is equal to G times the force, this logic should be followed. चलो भाई, where were we? हाँ, so we have found the weight. The first part is done, I guess. Yes. Now second part, they were asking the thrust on the cube. Okay. Now for thrust, what will be the thrust? This was part A. Let's see how we can do part B. Part B. Upthrust will be weight of liquid displaced, right? Fine. And the liquid will be displaced equal to the amount of immersed part, right? So I can write it. We know again density is equal to mass upon volume. So weight will be V into rho into G. So I can write it as volume of cube into density of liquid into G. इस चीज पर ध्यान देंगे सभी बच्चे. This is the catch. The same logic was applied in the previous question as well. So you have to be very particular. What is the volume of the cube? Let's get back. Volume of the 125 centimeter cube. What is the density of the liquid? See, it is given. This is. So density of liquid is 1.5. What is the value of G? Put it G like this. Okay. देखो, why am I putting it at G? Because यहाँ पर मैंने आंसर ग्राम फोर्स में रखा है. यहाँ पर it will be multiply कर लो. It will be slightly greater than 125. Use a calculator. I mean, whatever method you are applying. This, right? Now tell me, if I say that your thrust is acting upwards, yes, it is acting upwards, and this is acting downwards, this is acting downwards, right? Yes, I hope this is clear. Now they are asking, just try to analyze the situation. For this, just draw the diagram. See, make a habit of drawing the diagram wherever it is required. ऐसा कुछ system है भाई. There is a body which is immersed in the liquid, and the body is hung here by a thread, right? See, now what are the forces that are acting on the body? The weight of the body downwards, the up thrust upwards, and we always know that tension, always acts away from the body. So tension will be acting upwards. What will be the net tension? If I am saying that the net tension will be weight minus up thrust. Will you accept this? I guess yes, you have to accept it, right? Very conceptual and logical as well. Just let me change the pen. Yes. So tension will be weight. What is the weight that we have found? It's 987.5 GF. It's 987.5 GF. What is the upthrust? It's 137.5 GF. It's 137.5 GF. So if we'll be minusing it, 0.5 गया, 7 से 7 गया, 8 में से 3 गया, 5, 9 1 में से ये गया, 850 gram force. This is the tension acting on the string. I hope this is clear to all of you. Yes. Is this clear to all of you? It was easy. It was conceptual as well. Right? So we have done 3 questions. 1, 2, and this was the third one, right? I hope those who are watching the recorded session as well and आपको लेक्चर अच्छा लग रहा है तो डू लाइक इट, शेयर इट विद योर फ्रेंड्स एज वेल. यस, let's grow the channel. Chalo. Next one. Okay, now this again a very application based question rather. Fine. Two spheres A and B, each of volume 100 centimeter cube, right? Like I have told you, all you have to do is just let me see if any one of you is having any doubt or kind of something. Okay, now what we have to do is just see what the question says. The question is saying that we have got two spheres, right? And the volume of each sphere is 100 centimeter cube. So VA is equal to VB, that is equal to 100 centimeter cube. Now as soon as I say as I see a centimeter cube value, all of you please keep it in mind. Just see the entire question. Is the entire question in CGS system or MKS system? If it is in CGS system, you can relax. Like I can clearly see that the entire everything is in the CGS system, right? And both of them are immersed in water. So density of water for me is this. In the question it is given 1 gram per centimeter cube. Now density, the sphere A is made up of wood. Now this is density of A. This is 0.3 grams per centimeter cube, and density of B, that is 8.9 grams per centimeter cube. It's already given. First of all, they are asking you the weight of each sphere, right? So very basic logic. Density of A is equal to mass upon A divided by volume of upon A, right? यहाँ से mass of A will be density of A into volume of A. Now I have to find the weight of A. This should be mass of A into G. So okay, I have got less space, so I have to use it here. So weight of A will be rho A into VA into G. Now in the question they are not given the value of G, so no problem, we can give the answer in terms of G only. Yes, we can give it. Now what is density of A? It's 100. Volume of A, no sorry, density, this is the volume of A. The density of A is 0.3, right? And let it be G, so this will be 30 GF. Yes, I guess it works. I guess it works. Now what will be the weight of B? It will be density of B into volume of B into G. Now what is the density of B? 8.9. It is 8.9. Volume of B is 100, and let it be G. So I can write it 890 GF. Will that work? I guess yes. Yes, right? I'm sure you are able to understand it. Fine. All of you, if you have any problem, just drop in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to help you out. I can see chalo, I have to find the upthrust. Now for finding the upthrust we have to find the, you know, the upward force acting on it. So what will be the upthrust? You have done it. This is your part B, I guess. Upthrust on A. देखो एक सीधा सा ट्रिक है, आप याद कर सकते हो. अपथ्रस्ट आपका हमेशा VDG आएगा. ओके, एवरी टाइम इट विल बी VDG. वॉल्यूम ऑफ A इंटू G एंड इंटू डेंसिटी. डेंसिटी आपकी बार हमेशा लिक्विड का लोगे. व्हेन यू आर कैलकुलेटिंग अपथ्रस्ट यू विल बी टेकिंग द डेंसिटी ऑफ द लिक्विड. नाउ लेट्स सी व्हाट वैल्यूज डू वी गेट. वॉल्यूम ऑफ A इज 100 सेंटीमीटर क्यूब. G को G रहने देते हैं. What is the density of the liquid? It's 1. It's 1, right? So what value will we get? Yes, we'll be getting 100 GF. Fine. Yes. Now similarly, what will be the upthrust on B? Volume of B into G into density of liquid. 100 into sorry, I guess yes, volume of the G. And what is the density of the liquid? It is 1, right? Fine. So you will be getting 100 GF. Logic is clear, all of you? Fine. Just check it out. If you have any doubt, just ask me. Clear hai? I guess it is clear. We had to find the yes, the upthrust on each sphere. So yes, we can clearly see the logic here. When we were calculating the upthrust, we had to use these densities, so it was kind of. Now what we have to find? We have to find which sphere will float. Now can you tell me which sphere will float? Which sphere will float? With logic. I'm giving you 1 minute, just basic logic. See, the logic here is, if the density of body is less than the density of liquid, it floats. Okay. When the density of the body is less than the density of the liquid, it floats, right? So now tell me, किसका density कम है? Okay, density of wood you can see 0.3 gram per centimeter cube. Density of iron you can see it's 8.9 grams per centimeter cube. So the moral of the story here is, wood will float. Yes, I hope the logic is clear to all of you. Great. Now a very peculiar thing, मेरे को बताओ, why is the upthrust on each sphere coming same? Can you tell me why is the upthrust on each sphere coming same? because the volume is same, that is why we are getting the upthrust same. Okay, please, anyone having any doubt, please feel free to ask in the chat box. Let me just check if anyone is commenting anything. Hi Saurav, I'm sorry I could not read your comments. I was doing the question. Hi Saurav, how are you? That is the problem with YT. There is a lag. There is a lag, so it becomes difficult to reply in real time. Chalo, next one. Okay. A metal cube of edge 5 centimeter. Now, थोड़ा सा जाना पहचाना सा लग रहा है. I guess you'll be able to crack it this time around, right? Edge of cube is equal to 5 centimeter. Volume of cube is equal to 5 ka cube. That is 125 centimeter cube, right? Now they are giving you density of cube. This is 9 gram per centimeter cube, right? It's very familiar. We are in a very familiar zone, right? Density of liquid is equal to 1.2 gram per centimeter cube. They are asking you the tension, right? This will be weight in air, not, you should not write this, otherwise आप ऐसे ही समझ लोगे. Right, this is what we can do. It will be weight minus upthrust, if I'm not wrong. Yes, Saurav, can you see my replies? You're there, Saurav? Okay. Now, first of all, we have to find the weight of the cube. So what will be the weight of the cube? What will be the weight of the cube? Same formula, density is equal to mass upon volume. Weight, I have told you, V rho G. Always remember this, right? It will be V rho G. Now what is the volume? Volume is 125. G को G ही रहने देते हैं. We'll get the answer in gram force, right? What is density? It is 9, and G को G रहने देते हैं. So this is 125 into 9 5s of 45, 9 2s are 18, 18 and 22, 9 is a 9, 10, 11, 1125 gram force, right? This is the weight of the body in the air. Fine, right? And what will be the upthrust? Upthrust the weight of liquid displaced, right? Volume of body into density of liquid into G. Now what will be the volume of the body? My body ka volume, so it will not be going to change. It won't be changing. It's 125. What is the density of the liquid? Which liquid we are using? 1.2. So the density of liquid here is 1.2 into G. right? 125 into 12, 12 5 is a 60, it's a 0. 12 is a 144, 144 plus 6 is 150, so you will be getting 150 gram force. Yes. Now the question was saying find the tension in the thread. So tension weight minus upthrust, like we did earlier. Weight is 1125 minus 150, right? So you just have to solve it. It's a very basic thing. You can get 5 and 97, right? Yes, 97 gram force. Is this clear? Yes, right? So this is the tension in the thread. This was a, I guess, unsolved question. फाइन, अभी इसको ही मैं न्यूटन में कन्वर्ट करके दिखा देता हूँ तो आपका डाउट क्लियर हो जाएगा. ये 9 7, क्योंकि आपकी बुक का अनसॉल्व क्वेश्चन है एंड आंसर इज इन न्यूटन, तो इसको 1000 से मल्टीप्लाई करके केजीएफ बना सकते हैं. तो दिस विल बी 0.975 kgf. नाउ 1 kgf इज इक्वल टू जी न्यूटन्स. तो जी को अगर 10 ले लें तो दिस विल बी 9.75. दिस इज, ठीक से करूँ अदरवाइज दिस विल बी 9.75 न्यूटन्स. तो आपको जो भी डाउट है रिगार्डिंग हाउ टू कन्वर्ट जीएफ इंटू केजीएफ इंटू न्यूटन, so in different questions I have taken different values and I have helped you understand how to draw it. तो I guess आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होनी चाहिए बच्चों. फाइन. Yes, is the logic pretty clear to all of you in the session? I hope it is clear. Chalo, let's see what we have in store. Okay, we have one more question, again an interesting one. Now this is again an unsolved question from your book. Okay. In the session we are doing maximum unsolved questions. A body of mass 3.5 kg. Okay. Mass of the body is equal to 3.5 kg. So what will be the weight of the body? Weight of the body will be 3.5 into g kgf. I hope we have been doing this in all the questions, so you don't have to worry about it. The very first thing that you have to do is you have to find the volume of the body, and they're not given anything about the g, so no problem. Okay, so we know that okay, it is saying volume of water displaced by body. ये आपको दिया है ना, अभी सब कुछ तो दे दिया इन्होंने. Now I'm sure you know that when a body is completely immersed in the liquid, the volume of the body is equal to the volume of the water displaced by it, right? So the very first part is talking about the volume of the body. So what will we write? We will be writing volume of body will be equal to volume of liquid displaced by the body, right? So volume of body will be 100, no, it's 1000 centimeter cube. So the very first part was very very easy. I hope you understand. Yes, anyone, any doubt? Let me see. Anyone in the class having any doubt? I could see few of you are attending the class, but I could not see anyone replying. Okay. So you can convert it into the other unit as well, right? Meter cube, if required. If not required, well and good, no issues, right? If you are converting it into meter cube, you have to multiply 10 to the power minus 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. This will be 0.01 meter cube. This can also be the answer. And why you will say कि sir आपने answer ऐसे लिखा? Because mass of the body was given in kg. So we have to keep this in mind, that the entire system should be in the same unit. Okay, right? Okay. Next, the upthrust on the body. Now that is very easy. Upthrust will be weight of liquid displaced. So here I have to take the volume of body into density of water into G. So volume of the body, if I am taking in meter cube, this is the, what is the density of the water in meter cube? I am sure. देखो अभी आप यू कैनॉट कंप्लेन कि सर क्वेश्चन में दिया नहीं है. क्वेश्चन में नहीं दिया है तो भी आपको मालूम होना चाहिए. It's 10 to the power 3 and you can use G here. So this is 1 kgf, right? Now why have I used kgf? Because I had the very first answer in kgf. So what is the upthrust? What is the apparent weight? This will be 3.5 minus 1. This is 2.5 kgf. This is the apparent weight. Okay, I hope you have got the logic pretty clear, all of you, right? Was an easy question, not a difficult one, I guess. Excuse me. Chalo, now just let me help you with the batches that we are having at Unacademy at the moment. The very first batch is the Guardians batch, right? Let me just select an appropriate pen. The very first batch is a Guardians batch. This is for ICSE class 9 students, right? The batch has already started on May 4th and it is an English medium batch and an all subject batch. Now all subject means physics, chemistry, maths and bio. This is what we'll be covering in this Guardians batch, right? Hina ma'am is taking maths, I am taking physics, Manisha ma'am is taking chemistry and Vani ma'am is taking biology. The timings are clearly mentioned underneath. You can clearly see for TTS, me and Manisha ma'am would be taking the classes, and for this MWF, Hina ma'am and Vani ma'am would be taking the classes, right? The timings obviously they are mentioned, and the best part here is you're a class 9 student and you're taking the subscription for class 9. In case, then you'll be getting the subscription for 10th, 11th and 12th. This will be free, right? All you have to do is you have to use my code Kalyan Live. This is my YT code Kalyan Live. Okay, you can use this code to avail the discounts, take the subscription, and you will be getting 10% flat discount on the prices. I guess the logic is clear. Now again we are having an all subject batch. We're calling it Avengers. The batch is, the mode of delivery here is English, right? Earlier it was English, but for this batch the mode of delivery is English, and you can anyways subscribe in this batch as well. The batch started on May 11th. I mean, it's not very far. And here Manan sir is taking maths, Shivam sir is taking physics, Ritika ma'am is taking chemistry, and Bhavna ma'am is taking biology. The times are mentioned here as well, like Ritika ma'am and Bhavna ma'am are taking the sessions on MWF, and Manan sir and Shivam sir are taking the sessions on TTS, right? So yes, that's a good thing for you. And again, the same logic, you can anyways use the code Kalyan Live, right, to avail the discounts. This was for 9th, and then we have got batches for class 10th as well, right? Gladiator, the very first batch that started on May 4, it's an English batch, and again it's an all subject batch which includes physics, chemistry, maths and bio. Ina ma'am is taking maths, I'll be taking physics, Manisha ma'am is taking chemistry, and Vani ma'am is taking biology, right? The timings and dates are mentioned here. You can use the same code Kalyan Live, right, to take the benefit of availing 10% discount. Then we have this English batch. The previous batch, this was an English all subject batch. This is a English all subject batch, right, where Manan sir is taking maths, Shivam sir is taking physics, Ritika ma'am chemistry, and Bhavna ma'am biology. The timings are mentioned for this batch as well. Now a very unique feature that Unacademy has come up is the community feature. Now let me just brief you about this community. देखो, जब भी अभी आप किसी एजुकेटर का कम्युनिटी ज्वाइन करते हो, then I mean community is basically a method, a means through which you can be connected with an educator. ठीक है ना? तो जब भी आप किसी एजुकेटर का कम्युनिटी ज्वाइन करते हैं, you are connected with him. अभी community is a place where an educator drops all his notes, all the questions that an educator gives. They are there on the community tab. So it's a very good thing to be connected with an educator through its community. If you want to be connected with me, तो chat box में आपको मेरे community का link मिल जाएगा. जैसे ही आप community join करोगे, I mean आप मेरा profile link click करोगे, you'll be following me, you'll be automatically connected to my community, right? You just have to click the profile link and you have to follow me. Following will instantly help you connect with the community. Now community is a very good thing where you can directly share your feedbacks as well. Now that is a very, very good thing to bridge the gap, right? It is a very good thing to bridge the gap, right? Now this bugs bounty offer, a very interesting offer. In case in any of the sessions, not precisely my session, in any of the sessions, if you're finding any inappropriate content, any derogatory language or something like that, and you're the very first to report it, then you can simply claim your prize. वैसे तो I'm sure none of the educators is doing this, but in case you find anything inappropriate or derogatory and you're the very first one to report it, now that is the clause, you have to be the very first one to report it, then you can claim your prize. The link is there in the description box. Now that was all from my side in this session, right? Thank you very much for being a very patient audience, and let me just tell you, we'll be coming back with a new session, and let me just help you with the topic of the session. Today is 21st. Okay, 25th we'll be discussing numericals on of laws of motion. Okay, so I've preferably kept few numerical sessions so that all my learners, those who are fearing from the numericals, they should develop a habit of solving the numericals. Abhi aap I have solved 3 unsolved questions from your textbook. Abhi is question mein if you'll see, so out of 8 questions we have already solved 3, right? And the examples that I have taken are obviously related to the other 3 questions that I have not solved, the other remaining questions. So yes, once you're done with this, you can anyway solve the entire exercise and you'll be able to solve it, no doubts about that. So thank you very much. Please subscribe us on YT if you have not subscribed us yet. Click on the bell icon, right? Once you'll be clicking on the bell icon, you'll be following us, you'll be getting all the notification. And yes, please like this video, share it with your friends. Okay, and yes, you can download the slides as well. So that is all from my side. Thank you very much. We shall catch up again in the next session. Till then, stay healthy, stay sound, and with Unacademy we shall definitely crack it.